Truti anehasa.
Truti anehasha.
By a moment's time.
By moment's time.
Puravat.
Puravat.
Just as previously. Abdam. For 1 year.
For 1 year.
By human measurement of time.
By human measurement of time.
Kridantam.
Kridantam.
Plain. Dadarshe.
Dadarshe.
He saw. Sakalam.
Sakalam.
Along with his expansion. Harim.
Harim.
Lord Hari.
Lord Hari.
Sri Krishna. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. Translation. When Lord Brahma returned after a moment of time had passed, according to his own measurement, he saw that although by human measurement a complete year had passed, Lord Krishna, after all that time, was engaged, just as before, in playing with the boys and calves over his expansions. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Lord Brahma had gone away for only a moment of his time, but when he returned, a year of human time had passed. On different planets, the calculation of time is different. To give an example, a man-made satellite may orbit the Earth in an hour and 25 minutes, and thus complete one full day. Although a day ordinarily takes 24 hours for those living on Earth. Therefore, what was but a moment for Brahma was 1 year on Earth. Krishna continued to expand himself in so many forms for 1 year. But by the arrangement of Yogamaya, no one could understand this but Balram. After one moment of Brahma's calculation, Brahma came back to see the fun caused by stealing the boys and calves. But he was also afraid that he was playing with fire. Krishna was his master, and he had played mischief for fun by taking away Krishna's calves and boys. He was really anxious, so he did not stay away very long. He came back after a moment of his calculation. When Brahma returned, he saw that all the boys, calves and cows were playing with Krishna in the same way as when he had come upon them. By Krishna's display of Yogamaya, the same pastimes were going on without any change. On the day when Lord Brahma had first come, Baldev could not go with Krishna and the cowherd boys, for it was his birthday, and his mother had kept him back for the proper ceremonial bath called Shantika Snan. Therefore, Lord Baldev was not taken by Brahma at that time. Now, 1 year later, Brahma returned, and because he returned on exactly the same day, Baldev was again kept at home for his birthday. Therefore, although this verse mentions that Brahma saw Krishna and all the cowherd boys, Baldev is not mentioned. It was 5 or 6 days earlier that Baldev had inquired from Krishna about the extraordinary affection of the cows and cowherd men. But now when Brahma returned, Brahma saw that all the calves and cowherd boys playing with Krishna and expansions of Krishna, but he did not see Baldev. As in the previous years, Lord Baldev did not go to the woods on the day Lord Brahma appeared there. Om Ajnantimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshu Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Kitinamine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Kacharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshakarne Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. So when Krishna killed Aghasur, the demigods were very happy, and they had a big singing and dancing program. jubilantly. And they made so much sound that it reached Brahmaloka. So Lord Brahma got curious that why demigods are making so much sound. So he was told that Lord Vishnu came in the village of Vrindavan and killed Aghasur. Lord Brahma couldn't believe that Lord Vishnu is in a village and I don't know. Lord Krishna is in a village. So he came down. He saw the dead body of Aghasur. No demigod can kill Aghasur. Only Vishnu can kill Aghasur. So Brahma was surprised that Aghasur is killed. And I am not aware that Lord Krishna is here. So he went to see Krishna, and Krishna appearing as a small coward boy, sitting and having lunch with his friends. And his friends are first eating, and then half of their remnants they are putting in Krishna's mouth. And Krishna is enjoying. And Krishna is opening his lunch box and putting the food on his leaves, on the leaves of trees. And he is having rice, curd and fruits in his hand which he is eating, and he is not very careful, so some of the liquid of curd falls from the fingers gap on his dhoti. So Lord Brahma sees this and he doesn't believe that God, Supreme Personality of Godhead, what he will do sitting in a village with boys and eating on leaves, and such a bad manners he is eating, everything is falling on the dhoti. That cannot be God. But then, who else can kill Aghasur? Only God can kill Aghasur. So Brahma was confused. So he thought, let me test this boy. And he stole all the calves. And suddenly the boys got concerned that all the calves are missing. So Brahma told his friends, don't be concerned, don't be worried. You continue your lunch, I will find out the calves. And Krishna went to search for the calves, he didn't find. When he came back, even the boys were missing. Lord Brahma stole the calves, stole the boys and put them into sleep somewhere in a cave. So Krishna understood Lord Brahma had stole the calves and boys, and it was evening time. So Krishna himself expanded into many calves and many boys. So each calf and each boy for the period of 1 year was Krishna himself in every house and every koshala. And in 1 year there is lots of loving affection increased by all the Brajvasis and the cows for their calves and for their boys. Nobody could understand, only Balaram understood at the end. So meanwhile Brahma, he returned back after one moment of his time. Brahma didn't go for long. He went only for one moment of his time. But time is relative. 1 moment in Brahma's planet is equal to 12 months in our planet. 365 days, 1 full year. So when Brahma returned back after 1 moment, it was 1 full year he returned back as per human measurement. So Brahma was little afraid that what if he is really God and I am playing with God? I stole his friends and calves, he will be upset with me, he will punish me. So he didn't go for long. He just came back for 1 moment, after 1 moment. And what did he see? When he came back, Krishna is still eating food. Same scene he saw, Krishna still sitting and keeping prasad on the leaf, and all the boys surrounding him eating food, and the calves are eating grass. No difference he saw, same scene he saw. He thought, I too stole the calves and boys. How there are new calves and boys, that too all same. Brahma went back into his mystic field and he saw actually the ones he had stolen, they are still in the cave sleeping. So then he got bewildered that I stole the calves and boys, they are sleeping in the cave. Then who are these calves and boys? How in 1 moment Krishna arranged everybody? Which ones are real? Or both are not real? Or both are real? Or is it when I am here, Krishna brings them back from the cave to show me, and when I go to the cave, Krishna before me reaches there and keeps them back in the cave? So are there only one set which Krishna is shifting from A to B, and I am shifting from A to B, and Krishna is showing me both the places, one set? Or are there two sets and one set I stole and one set is with Krishna? So from where did the second set came? And when I first came there was only one set, there were no two sets. Now I can see two sets. Which one is real? Brahma was very bewildered. Brahma came to bewilder Krishna, but he got bewildered. Because nobody can bewilder Krishna. Nobody can understand Krishna. It is said Lord Balram's expansion is Anand Shesh. And Anand Shesh is trying to understand Krishna and he is trying to count the glories and qualities of Krishna since millions of years with his hundreds and thousands of mouths. But he says, I have not even started it. That is the infinite glories of Krishna, whom even Anand Shesh from millions of years cannot count with thousands of mouths. So nobody can understand Krishna. He is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And that Anand Shesh serves Krishna as a menial servant. And he carries the whole universe on his head. And he is always in ecstasy chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And the universe are so gigantic, heavy weight on his head, but he doesn't even know something is on my head. It's like small rice grain on our head. He doesn't understand or realizes the weight. That is his power. And that Anand says, today we are going to worship and install to take care of this temple, to take care of the new temple. Just like the universe is on the head of Anand Shesh, the temple is also on the head of Anand Shesh. Lord Balram expands into all the paraphernalia to take care of Krishna's temple. The wall of the temple, the ceiling of the temple, the pillars of the temple, the floors of the temple, the shoes of Krishna, the altar of Krishna, the base of deity of Krishna, the Kartal and Mridanga, they all are Balram, they all are Nityanand. And he is the one who supports the temple. He is the one who provides spiritual strength to maintain the temple. He is the one who provides spiritual strength to maintain our bhakti. So we offer our respects to him, we pay obeisances to him and we pray to him so that by his blessings the temple will get manifested. By his blessings the temple will be protected. By his blessings all the obstacles will go away. By his blessings all the problems will get solved. Because in material world to do any devotional activity and what to speak about constructing a temple, Maya will keep lots of obstacles. And there may be government issues, there may be financial issues, there may be manpower issues, there may be construction issues. When Lord Anand Shesh and the Parampara and Srila Prabhupada and all the devotees, when we pray to them and depend on them, then they protect us, then they bless us and they help us. And by their mercy, our endeavor is successful. So even Lord Anand Shesh cannot understand Krishna. Even Lord Balram didn't understand Krishna for almost whole year. Only last 4 or 5 days Lord Balram could understand. Because he saw some different situation in Vrindavan. Everybody is having increased love for the calves and the boys. So he inquired and Krishna explained. Lord Balram, when Brahma came, Lord Balram was not present all the time because it was Balram Purnima. It was the day of appearance day of Lord Balram, birthday of Lord Balram. So his mother told Balram, today you don't go to the forest, you stay at the house for giving charity to the Brahmanas and for your Abhishek. So the first time when Brahma came, Lord Balram was not present. And now after 1 full year, exact on the same day Brahma came, again Baldev is not present. So Balram didn't saw Balram both the times. Sorry, Brahma didn't saw Balram both the times. Brahma only saw Krishna with his voice. And he saw the exact same scene as if 1 year has not passed. Same scene, lunch hour. Same Krishna is sitting in between the boys in a circle. And same the boys are eating and feeding Krishna. And same Krishna is having curd rice in his hand with fruits. And same he is eating and laughing. So Brahma got bewildered. Brahma understands Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But when Krishna came as a small boy eating with boys, he didn't understand that how Vishnu can do like this. So he thought of tasting. But tasting Krishna itself is like playing with fire. So Brahma was afraid that he is playing with fire, so he came back quickly. But by that time, he tried to taste, he himself got bewildered. So now Brahma, he is going to try to sort out this confusion and try to find out which one is the original calves and boys, and which one is second. And if they are second, how did Krishna create them? And he is going to get more bewildered because he is going to see all the calves and boys convert to Vishnu forms. So many Vishnu tattvas. He will get more bewildered. So even Brahma cannot understand Krishna. By our finite intelligence, we cannot understand infinite Krishna. How can finite understand infinite? Not possible. The only way to understand Krishna is to serve him. When Krishna reveals himself, we can understand him. Brahma says that, my dear Lord, later on in prayers, that some scholars think that they have understood you. Some scholars think that I am great, Brahma. I don't know about them, but for me, I understand that I am fool number one. I cannot understand you. Maybe one day the scientists of the world, all the scientists of the world, will be able to count all the dust particles of the universe. Maybe one day all the scientists will be able to count all the atoms of the universe. Maybe one day the scientists will count all the drops of water in the universe. Maybe one day the scientists will count all the snowflakes in the universe. But these scientists cannot count your glory. They cannot understand you. With our finite mind, intelligence and senses, we cannot understand. Brahma says maybe one day a scientist creates a space machine which can travel in the universe with the speed of mind. With the speed of mind. But still it cannot reach Vaikuntha. You are away from the mind, you are away from the intelligence, you are away from the senses. Adokshaja. You are beyond the eyes and the akshaja, beyond the senses. So anybody who says, I understand Krishna, he has not even started it. Because finite intelligence, we cannot understand infinite Krishna. What we can do is just serve him and pay him obeisances, and he will reveal himself to us. He will reveal himself to a sincere devotee who serves Krishna and Guru. So that's the process of understanding Krishna, that we offer service to him. And even small service we do, Krishna is very, very happy. The fruit vendor Mataji gave small little fruits to Krishna and he was so happy, he gave her jewels. Kubja offered little chandan to Krishna, little sandalwood, and Krishna gave her Krishna prem and made her most beautiful lady and made her straight. Even small service done to Krishna, Krishna gives lots of blessings. So we should be eager to render any service to Krishna. The more we chant, the more we do service, the spiritual energy increases. We progress in our devotional service. So devotional service is so important that by loving devotional service, Krishna gets conquered. Krishna comes in our city in the small altar, not to eat our food. Krishna has enough in Golok Vrindavan, but he comes here to accept our service. So we offer him bhoga with love. We offer him ornaments, garlands, garments, and nice fruits, and milk, and grains, and arti, and obeisances. Whatever we offer him with love, he accepts. But we should offer him best in our capacity. So it is very nice that we are going to offer him a better palace, a better home. So he is worshipped in more opulent way, and his more and more devotees come and visit him and take his darshan and enjoy chanting, dancing, prasadam, kirtan. So that's very nice. And that way we can please Krishna and spread the Hare Krishna movement, Krishna consciousness movement. ISKCON. Prabhupada wanted every major city of the world should have a temple. And if had multiple temples in every city, so that more and more people can connect to Krishna, more and more people become devotees, and this world will be a better place. So that's a very great endeavor. Okay, since we have to go, I will end here. Thank you very much. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna. Any comments or questions? Please ask. Okay. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Yes,